Lesson 301. And God Himself shall wipe away all tears. Welcome to the Qigong Support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. And we have arrived in the new section of the special thought, what is the second coming? And this is more advanced Course in Miracle teaching. It is more spiritual. It is more becoming aware of who we truly are. And the second coming is about bringing back the Christ consciousness into the awareness of each one of us, which is achieved through forgiveness, and where there becomes a fusion of your willingness to remember who you truly are and the connection, the will of God, the will of our Creator, fusing it together and bringing this awareness to us. And second coming is about overlooking all the mistakes, understanding that everything, if anybody does anything wrong, it's just simply a mistake. They are just don't know what they're doing. The reason this is called Qigong Support for A Course in Miracles students is because after reading and contemplating this lesson together with you, I'm going to guide you to a Qigong class where we are going to contemplate that special thought, what is the second coming, and I'm also going to ask you to read the idea and the prayer of this lesson and integrate it into today's awareness. I'm going to give you more instructions at the end. Today we are in the garage. We have refurbished the garage. I've also recorded a Qigong class about what is the second coming. I've also recorded it here, and I need to get used to the room, and there's quite a lot of work still to be done. But anyway, I'm welcoming you into this new space with this very first lesson of what is the second coming. Get comfortable and let's begin reading our lesson together. Lesson 301. And God Himself shall wipe away all tears. And it begins with the prayer. Father, unless I judge, I cannot weep, nor can I suffer pain or feel I am abandoned and unneeded in the world. Beautiful. Means every single one of us is never abandoned, and every single one of us matters, is needed in the world. Each one of us needs to wake up. This is my home because I judge it not. This is my home. This awareness of where you think that you are, where you can experience yourself as I am, that is your home. And that home we have claimed back from the ego. This is my home because I judge it not, and therefore it is only what you will. Because when we claim it back from the ego, we are bringing back the will of God, which is one with our true self. Let me today behold it uncondemned. Through happy eyes, forgiveness has released from all distortions. And that home is the world you see. What you want to see around you. This is your home. You want to claim that home back and enjoy that home. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Yesterday I watched a YouTube video, I'm going to put it below in the link, about a lady who was 96 years old, and she was talking about that she was a child again, and that she finally now is enjoying her childhood, because the first childhood that she had 90 years ago, she did not enjoy at all. And I thought it was so interesting is that we do not allow ourselves to enjoy. We don't allow ourselves to be innocent, or to look at ourselves as innocent, or to look at everybody else as innocent. It is a question of choice. So this is my home because I judge it not, and therefore it is only what you will. Let me today behold it uncondemned. Through happy eyes, forgiveness has released from all distortion. Let me see your world instead of mine. And all the tears I shed will be forgotten, for their source is gone. Father, I will not judge your world today. Your world, the God's world today. That is what we've been talking about all the time. It is not that everything is just simply an illusion. It's the meaning you give to the world, which is the illusion. That's why we are seeing the real world, the real creation, which our Creator has created for us to return back home. This absolute beauty, this earth full of life, full of nature, reminding us constantly to return home, constantly, patiently waiting for us to remember. The additional explanation goes like this. God's world is happy. Those who look on it can only add their joy to it and bless it as a cause of further joy in them. We wept because we did not understand, but we have learned the world we saw was false, and we will look upon God's world today. So the last 300 lessons we have learned that we are giving the meaning to what we see. We have learned that we can change our mind. We have learned that forgiveness is the tool to remember who we truly are. And now we are connecting it. Now we are allowing that real world to appear because we are reunited with Christ. Because we are remembering that we are the extension of God. It says here, the second coming is the one event in time which time itself cannot affect. For everyone who ever came to die or yet will come or who is present now is equally released from that what he made. In this equality is Christ restored, because we are letting go of what we have made, and we look upon the real world, the world of God, full of beauty, full of joy, full of life wherever we go, wherever we see. The Qigong class I recorded for this lesson, I have very much let myself be guided, and in several points in the class I was thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this, and then I was just let it, just allow, just go with the flow. So I'm going to be very curious for you to tell me what you think about that class. So with this idea in mind that God's world is a happy world, and that you will not be sad and you will not weep unless you look at the world that you have made. If you want to see the real creation, you're going to be full of joy. So with this particular idea in mind, let's read this lesson one more time before I send you off to do the Qigong class. And God himself shall wipe away all tears. Father, unless I judge, I cannot weep, nor can I suffer pain or feel I am abandoned and unneeded in the world. This is my home because I judge it not, and therefore it is only what you will, God wills, love wills, light wills. Let me today behold it uncondemned. Through happy eyes forgiveness has released from all distortion. Let me see your world instead of mine, and all the tears I shed will be forgotten, for their source is gone. Father, I will not judge your world today. Beautiful. So in the Qigong class, which I have recorded for What is the Second Coming, I will prompt you to read, and God himself shall wipe away all tears. And also, I'm going to ask you to read the prayer that we just read, just so you set your mind correctly what it is you want to experience and understand today. the additional explanation goes like this. God's world is happy. Those who look on it can only add their joy to it and bless it as a cause of further joy in them. We wept because we did not understand, but we have learned the world we saw was false, and we will look upon God's world today. And that's what we're doing today. And coincidentally, today is Sunday. So definitely a day which you want to dedicate to God. Beautiful lesson. The class I have recorded, you can do it's a standing class, but you can also do it seated. And I'm going to suggest a second Qigong class for you, which can be also applied for this lesson if you so choose. So here's the class I have recorded today for what is the second coming. Here, what is the real world and the Holy Spirit, if you haven't done it yet. Here you have got the reading of what is the second coming, and here you have a list of all Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and chi to you.